Hey everyone, good afternoon. It's Alison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Alison. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in New Westminster, British Columbia, which is a suburb of Vancouver. So welcome if it's your first time here. Like I said, I'm in Canada, so if you don't have a demonstrator in Canada, you need help with some Stampin' Up! Products, please reach out and I'd be happy to help you. If you live in the United States and you need some assistance, my border buddy, Patsy Waggoner, is in Alexandria, Minnesota, and she would be thrilled to help you. So our links are always on my videos to both her and to me, so check those out. I'm going to make sure that I'm actually broadcasting. Hi there, Keisha doll, how are ya? Nice to see ya. Well, I'm live because you're here. All right, so let's just see. Make sure I'm. Yeah, I've got sound. Oh my gosh, it's going to be a great day. Great day. Got sound, got video. Except I'm having a bad hair day. I look like a little rooster. You know how they've got that little cone or whatever they call it? Comb. I don't know. I can't flatten it. Hi, Cynthia. Nice to see you. I'm so glad you could come live. Thanks. Yeah, now I've made it worse. I made my hair worse. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's all right. You know, when you're looking at yourself on the camera in StreamYard, it's mirrored, right? So where you think you're going to where it is, you're actually going to the opposite side. Just saying. Anyways, welcome, you guys. We're going to have fun today. We're going to make a really cute project. Can't wait to get started. We'll just wait, a minute and just see if anybody else can pop on. And then we will get started. So hopefully you guys have had a good week so far. Can't believe it's already Wednesday. Can't believe it's almost the end of November. Oh my goodness. And happy Thanksgiving to Cynthia. Because I'm pretty sure Cynthia's in the U.S. I've got a few people with similar names, but I'm pretty sure you're in the U.S. Maybe New Jersey? Maybe Ohio? Not sure. But happy Thanksgiving to you. Hi, Marilyn. How are ya? Hope you're not frozen up in whatever's happening up there in Prince George today. Hi, Donna. My locals are popping on. It's nice to see ya. All right. New Jersey. I guessed right. New Jersey, Ohio. Yes. Wow. I love turkey, Cynthia. Love it. Gobble, gobble. We have our Thanksgiving in October. So we get that nice break from October, and then we're ready for turkey again for Christmas. You guys are kind of butted up. But some people, I think my friends in the U.S. sometimes switch for ham for Christmas, or sometimes like a fancy roast. So I'm not sure if you do turkey. Hi, Anne from Perth, Australia. Gosh, we're from everywhere today. Awesome. Well, let's get started since you're all popping around. It's raining there. Oh, freeze. That's the problem. When it rains, then it freezes, right? Let's get started. What are we going to make? Well, I'm going to show you how to make a really cute project. I'm going to show you the products that we're going to use first, okay? So first up, let me grab my catalog. We're focusing on the Santa Express suite of products, okay? And you can see my little things here. I've gone through and I've gotten rid of anything that's not carrying over to another catalog. So basically everything here is retiring. Now, December 1st, some of this product will be on the last chance list, but some of it will actually be on sale. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. So the first thing I want to show you is the Santa Express 12 by 12 Designer Series paper, which is really pretty. I love it so much. I want to show you. This is basically how much I've got left, which isn't much. So it's 12 by 12 sheets. And these are really just the dregs of what I have. So on one side, you've got fairly, what am I trying to say? Generic type backs, right? So we've got one side's got this. And of course, you get 12 by 12. And they're, what is it? I got to think, 12 design. Yeah, it's double-sided. Okay, so you get 12 sheets all together. I can never say it the way Stampin' Up! Says. 2 each of 6 double-sided designs, 12 sheets, okay? So that's the one side. This was my favorite. This is all I had left of that. On the other side, we've got some really pretty designs, including the Santa images can be cut out with the dies in the, what's it called? Santa train dies, which are really cute. This is really cute too, this one. And then we've got another different set of trains on this side. And then we've got Santa and Mrs. Claus. Okay, so that's the paper. Love it. And then set that aside. And then another product is the Santa Express Memory and More cards and envelopes. I find that this could be a bit confusing because we've got Santa Express Memories and More card pack and Santa Express Memories and More cards and envelopes. Cards and envelopes are literally cards with envelopes, so blank cards. So we've got 20 altogether, 10 in each color. This is Shaded Spruce and Poppy Parade. So you get the envelope and the card fronts, okay? And they work beautifully with the next product I'm going to show you, which is the actual card pack because they're bigger and so the cards fit. So let's set that aside for a sec. Aren't they cute though? You guys have probably seen me make a whole bunch of jingle cards, right? I haven't got them handy, but I've been making them over the last month. Have you seen them? It's part of our free PDF, Patsy Waggoner and me. If you don't make a purchase from us, you can still purchase the PDF, which is fun. So let me show you the cards. This is really fun. I showed you this a while ago, but I haven't shown you in a while. So what you're going to get is you're going to get small printed cards. Let me show you them. So they're 3x4. You get, there's 6 designs. Yeah, 6 different ones. And you get 5 of each. So 30 altogether. So we've got this one and this one. We've got Santa, Holly Jolly, Joy, Peace, and Love, and It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year. But on the other side, you've got cards that have lines on them or open spaces for journaling, which is nice. And there's the Santa again. Okay, so neat. So you're going to get 30 of these. I'm only showing you 6. You also get, in a larger set, you get 4x6. They are 3 each of 8 designs. So let's go through those. So we've got that one, and then we've got the other side. We've got this one. Oops, some of them are upside down. And we've got the trees. I like this one. I think this is really pretty. Season's Greetings. So these can be used for if you're doing any memory and more or journaling in a scrapbook. These are really nice. Dear Santa, this is really cute, especially if you've got little kids or grandkids. You can have them even write it in and put it in your scrapbook for them. Oh, this is the duplicate. Let it snow. Some stripes. Okay, so in this one you get 3 each of 8 designs. So that's fun. Then you get these fabulous. Okay, this is where it starts to get really fun. This is all in the same pack, you guys. You get these die cut words and images. It's like thick paper, really thick paper. It's almost like a balsa wood, but it's not balsa wood, but that's what it reminds me of. And of course you can color these words with Stampin' Blends. That works really beautifully. I love this though, don't you? Love that. Be very careful when you're pushing these out that you don't break them. Oh, Leanne, I know you would never be angry face. Did you put an angry face? You can actually, if you put your finger back to where you put that, it'll let you change it to something else. So you can do that if you want. That's also got 2 sheets of that and 2 sheets of stickers. But these are like really substantial stickers. Like they're not like your usual. They're thick. I really like them. You can see I've used some of them. Really cute. And then the last thing that's included is 4 vellum overlays. So for instance, if you had I don't know, let's say you had this and you wanted to put something over top, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, or some cardstock. That works really well. You got Merry and Bright, and we've got snowflakes. But let me show you the one. That's 3 of the 4. I'm going to show you the one that I used in our project today. So let me bring that out and show you. Here's the project. I made a box, and you can see this ho, ho, ho is one of the overlays. Okay, and this is one of the cards that I showed you, and the sticker. And then the wood, well, it's not really wood, but you know, it's sort of like a balsa wood. Isn't it cute? And then when you open it, you can put note cards in here and give it as a gift. So I'm going to show you how to make the box today. I'm going to show you how to decorate, and I'm going to show you a really cute card that you can put inside. Oh, this fabulous ribbon. Oh yeah, let me tell you about that. This ribbon is part of the suite. It's called, oh my gosh, where is it? 3/16 of an inch, so 4.8 millimeters for Leanne, iridescent trim. Isn't it gorgeous? So pretty. It's got that silver and the sort of like mother of pearl almost. Okay, so that's what we're going to make today. So let's get started on that. So the way I started was I took, move all of this out of the way. Okay, I've got a Memories and More card from the envelope, cards and envelopes. Okay, I'm going to use that. That's what's going to make our box. So let me grab my trimmer. Here it is. Let me make sure I'm in. There we go. Hopefully you can see that. Maybe turn the light a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've got my card. Now these are a little bit bigger than a regular card for Canada or the US. So I'm going to place the edge on the 1 inch. Okay, and I'm going to use my scoring blade that's on my trimmer, and I'm going to score. Now you could use your what's it called? Scoring. Oh gosh, scoring tool. You know, the platform. I use that a lot for my scoring. Simply Scored. That's what it's called. So again, I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to do it again at 1 inch. Okay. Now here's the trick. Because this is already a card with a fold in it, we're going to want to go 1/2 inch on this side and 1/2 inch on this side, so that this is 1 inch. Okay. If we didn't have that middle line, then we could just, it wouldn't be quite as weird. But what I do is I line up my crease that's already there with 1/2 inch, and then I go like that, and then I'm going to turn it, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So we basically are sandwiching. Let's make sure I've got that right. No, we're going to move that over to 1/2. There we go. Basically, we're ignoring that middle line, and we're creating a new line that is 1 inch. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Now, when I made this box originally, I repeated and did the same thing on this side, but I'm going to try something. I'm going to make it just slightly smaller than the 1/2, and the reason, or the 1, and the reason I'm going to do that is because I wanted it to just be slightly smaller so it slides in a little bit easier. So this will be the bottom of the box. Hopefully it works. I mean, I did both of the other ones at 1 inch and it worked fine. And then I'm going to do, got my center, and then it's a little bit more complicated because I'm going to be splitting it in 1/2. So I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to go with the same, which is the 1/2. And I don't think that'll make much difference. It's more of the top that I was worried about. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll explain why and get you set up. Okay. All right. I think that's all the scoring I need to do right now. So you can see I've got those. Let's grab a bone folder. I love bone folders because they always give us that nice crease, don't they? Okay. So we've got that. We've got this. You guys are so quiet. Is anyone saying anything? Is anybody around? Somebody say something. Somebody comment so I can make sure I'm not frozen or I haven't fallen off the face of the earth. I just got to make sure I remember which is, well, I'll figure it out when I finish here, which is the smaller, slightly smaller, like so minuscule smaller. I'm not even sure it's going to make that much of a difference. Okay, we're going to go this way. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take my snips, my paper snips. Oh, you're all still here. Yay. Yeah, it's like, right, Donna? I'm like, is anybody there? Anybody out there? Was that a Pink Floyd song? I think so. Okay, my sisters usually watch, but I think they forgot. They're Tucker. Hi, Joanne. Nice to see you. We're making a really cute box. So can you guys see what I'm doing here? We've got, that's the natural crease in the middle of the card, right? Like if you were making a regular card. Those are the crease lines that I've put, 1/2 inch on either side, making it 1 inch. And then I just cut this. So this little flap will fold in. Okay? Everybody with me? So easy. You're crafting while watching. Did you get your new stuff? Oh, I just got my new stuff too, Keisha. Keisha and I are talking about when you're a demonstrator, you get to pre-order, and we got to pre-order from the brand new mini and the brand new celebration, which are going to be available for purchase for you guys on January the 5th. So, yay. Ask for money for Christmas. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, we're going to put this box together. So if you've got Stamp & Seal, like the, I think it's Stamp & Seal Plus, that would work well. I'm just using tear and tape, and we're just going to put it, now I should see which side I want to face out. I think I want this to face out, so I should be doing it like this. That's okay. I just won't take the tape off. So I want to put my tape on the kind of decorated side here. Okay. Same with this side. I think my sisters are pooped because we were texting all morning. We were watching the Canada-Belgium World Cup game. And it's a great game. Super game. Super proud of the lads for hanging in there against a top team. They did really well. So then we're just going to take these off. I'm just using my pick tool. And then, yep, I'm going to turn this over and we'll take them off. If you burnish this down a bit, it's easier to pick it off. Probably get it off with your fingernails too, or your snips. I love my take a pick tool. I don't know what I did with it before we even had them. Okay, so you want to fold this one in, like when I say fold it, I mean stand it up. And you're going to put this side up, and then you're going to line up this side. Okay, you want to be somewhat mindful. There we go. And then we're just going to do the same on this side. So we're going to fold that up. We're going to fold that like that. And then we're going to fold, whoops, I'm going to fold that like that. So that's the bottom half of our box, or the top. I'm not sure yet. Because remember I was saying I made one a little bit smaller. So we're going to do the exact same thing on this side. I want it to be, always double check, right? It's like a carpenter. What is it? Measure twice, cut once. Same idea when you're crafting, right? Double check that you've got it going the right way. I had a lot of fun making this project. I was challenged to make a gift box, host gift, something, because on Friday, the 25th of every month, I, with a group of my friends from across Canada, there's 5 of us, I think, we do an Instagram share, and it's an Instagram hop. So on Friday, this is going to be the project that I'm going to post. So you've got a sneak peek. So that was my challenge. I thought, what am I going to make? I'm going to make tags or a box. But I'm going to try making one of these boxes because they look like fun. Okay, so we're going to fold that up. And then we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to fold that over. And then same on this side. Okay, so everybody's with me, right? Whoop. And then, oops, I kind of messed that one up, didn't I? Ooh, that's okay, because I got the original. I'll show you. So one of these is not like the other. One of these is smaller than the other. And I think it must be this one. Yeah, this one goes in. So it actually did work by making one smaller than the other. So I would make, so I made this one. Oh, like a 1/16 smaller than this, just so it's easier to slide in and out than my original. Okay. So after I did that, I took one of the overlays. Oh, Wendy. Oh my gosh, you guys. Wendy is from Wales, Swansea. So now we've got the US, we've got Australia, we've got Wales, we've got Canada. Oh, this is fun today. I was saying, Wendy, we were watching oh, you're a rugby girl, right? Yeah, you're a rugby girl. You're not a soccer girl. But Wales did well the other day in their draw on the World Cup. Okay, so what I did was I cut this one. Okay, so I put this part on the top and this part on the bottom. So let me show you my box again. So this is the original. I used ho, ho, ho. And you can see that I cut it and I made a top and a bottom. Does that make sense? Everybody with me? All right, so let's set that aside. Another American. Happy Thanksgiving, Connie. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Wish I was there. I love turkey. Okay. And we don't have Thanksgiving in November. We have it in October because we're weird or something. All right. So that's our box. Let me show you this piece. So remember earlier I was showing you our little cards from the Memories and More card pack. And this is one of them. Isn't it sweet? I just took the Snowfall Accent Puff Paint and I added it. I'm just going to shake this up a bit. Well, it was a bit lucky, but you know what? That's football, Wendy. That's football. Just like that's hockey. Sometimes it's just works out. Like today, we missed a penalty kick against Belgium. Oh, almost killed me. And then we lost 1-0. And if we'd gotten that PK, we would have tied one of the best teams in the tournament. Anyway. I don't know. I think that Gareth Bale comes through for you guys a lot. It's like a little national treasure, that guy. Okay, now you see what I did? I've got all these bubbles, right? So let's break some of those just with a little tool. So this is quite milky and quite runny. So just be careful. Don't worry if you go over there. It's best to add more rather than less. So I'm just going to build this up carefully. Now, I will say this. It takes a bit of patience when you start heating it. So don't think, oh gosh, this isn't working. So we're going to be able to talk about anything you want to while I'm heating this. Let's break that up. It's because I shook it. Got the bubbles, but that's okay. All right, so here we go. Get our heat tool. Oh, let me hold it up and hope it doesn't run everywhere. Can you see that, you guys? So it's just really milky. Like runny, really runny. Oh, Japan beating Germany. Don't even, that's my son's favorite team, Germany. Yeah. Okay. Although Japan is good. I think Japan doesn't get enough credit for being as good as they are. All right, let's heat this up now. Heat tools take a bit of time to heat, right? And then this particular application takes a bit to get going. So what we're trying to do here is we're trying to take that milky, runny paint, and when we apply heat, it puffs up. Literally, it's like a puff. So let's just heat that up. Let me show you this one again. This is what we're going for. You can see on the top of his hat there. I thought this would look cute. And just a really neat way of kind of stepping it up, right? Stepping up an image that otherwise would be quite flat. Oh, there we go. I will show you this in a sec, and you can see how puffy it's getting. Cooked. Kind of fun. Super fun. This makes cute snow things and little accents on little cats and stuff like that for winter scenes, right? Okay. So here it is, puffed up. Okay, isn't that cute? So now you've seen a couple of the elements. We've made the box. And then for the Christmas, that was just one of those labels that I showed you earlier. And then this Mary was part of that, what I call balsa wood, which it's not. It's just really thick. You can see it's kind of thick layers. Okay. And then I just added a few little rhinestones. And then I popped up the piece on the top part of my box, right? Because if you don't want it stuck to the bottom of your box. So if I turn it over, you can see that just hangs over. And then we added that iridescent ribbon. Okay. You just bought, oh, I'm glad you got the puff paint. I remind you of Canada, Leanne. Leanne loves snow, but she doesn't get much in Perth, Australia. All right. Shall we make some cards to put in our box? Let me show you a couple that I pre-made. This one is using the note. These are all using the note cards and envelopes. There's 20 in a pack. Like, how amazing is that? And so easy to make really cute cards and a cute gift, right? So here, this is the DSP. I've just cut it to the size of the card. And then this is one of the pre-printed cards. And all I did was add some rhinestones just to fussy it up a bit. And then the envelope, just by adding some designer series paper to the flap, look at the difference that makes. Is that great? Oh, hi, Valerie. Yeah. Heat has started this. They're going into summer, you guys, as we in Australia as we go into winter. That's why Leanne likes to visit Canada in December. She likes to play in the snow. Same with this one, you guys. This is the designer series paper, just a regular card. And then this is one of the die cuts. And all I did was pop it up and add some rhinestones. Super easy. And then again, the DSP is on the flap. Isn't that cute? But let's make a card together. So I'm going to grab the note card. Now these are, let's just see here, 7 by, I think it's 3.5, 5, 7 by 5. And then when you fold it in half, you end up with a card that's 3.5 by 5. Okay. The great thing about the note cards and envelopes is that you get the envelopes to match, right? Which is super. I love that. Okay. So what I want to do is take one of those cards that we looked at earlier. Let me just go back over here and grab it. I'm going to use this one. Come here, you. Here we go. I'm going to use this one. Now you can see it's way too big for the card front, right? It's too long and it's too wide. But I want to get the word "Let It Snow" in there. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this card. So I want to cut it to 5 inches. So I'm just going to cut that part off. And then on the bottom, I want it to be 3.5 because I want it to take up the whole front of my card. Okay. All right. Now, you've probably seen me do this before, but I thought this would really be cute on a card front. So now I'm going to take one of our clear envelopes. It's got the little piece that peels off. And we're going to put our card in here. Now, it's too big for the actual envelope, but that's okay. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So you can see here, just creating a little pocket. I'm going to take that tear and tape, and I'm going to, you might be tempted to cut off the, this piece, but you don't want to do that because what we're trying to do is, I just want to make it a little bit, burnish that a little bit. And when we fold that up, it's going to glue that down. Okay, so that's what we're going for. We're just making that envelope a titch smaller, the same size as our little card. Now you can, if you're ever making these cards that I'm going to show you right now, you can use a piece of designer series paper, which would be really cute, or you can stamp something, right? So we're just folding that over because we want that edge to be flush. Okay, and you can use your bone folder just to give that a little, make sure it's all okay. Now we've got this bit at the end. We'll deal with that later, but the first thing I want to do is just cut this at an angle just so it's not so bulky. And I don't need this glue at the top. So I'm going to cut that off too. It's a bit messy, doesn't matter. No one's going to see it. So by cutting that at an angle, I get less bulk when I want to fold this up, okay? In fact, I might just take a titch more off of that. Let's see here. There we go. All right. And I think, no, I'm going to leave it. Now, before I close that up, I'm going to put some glue on it. So I'm ready to go. Now, I'm finding that that is a little hard to see. There we go. Just can't quite see where the edges of my envelope are. That's that. And I'm going to just put one more at the top. Okay, there we go. Now, I'm not going to take that off right now because that would be a mess. So set that aside. And I'm just going to make sure that that's going to work because we want to make sure that's going to fold and just not even show. Okay, so that's good. Now, before we do any of that, I'm going to open this up and we're going to put something in here to make a shaker card, but it's one of the easiest shaker cards to make. It's almost like a faux shaker card. Now, I've got the effervescent elements, which I love. You've seen me make a shaker card with this before, right? Like that. And then I've also got, have you guys seen the For Everything Fancy sequins? These are gorgeous. Where do you see these? These are in the annual catalog, but where do you see these? Look at this. You've got blue, green, and pink. And there's pink in this, and there's green in this. And the first card I made, I used green, but let's make one with pink, and then we can see which one we like better. Okay? So I'm going to take my little spoon. I'm going to open this up, holding it so I want most of my beads to go in the right place. I'm just going to drop them in. Can you see me? Am I dropping them in? Woo! I'm trying to look at my screen and look at you guys at the same time. All right, so we're going to do that. And then let's add some of these pinks. Aren't these beautiful? Look at this. Can you see this? These are gorgeous. And carefully dump those in. And carefully dump those in. And I think I'll go a little bit more effervescent. Boy, I need some more effervescence. And then what you can do is just see how that looks in terms of how many you've got in there. I think that's good. I may put a little, just one more little scoop of the pink. Okay, I like the pink. It is a cute project. Thanks, Marilyn. I liked making it. It was really great. Now, when you do, you turn it over. What you want to make sure is that you try and avoid getting any of the beads to pop through to the back of this. It's not the end of the world if it does, but you're kind of trying to avoid that, okay? So let me just make sure, which way am I posting? Yeah, I'm doing that. I'm just going to take off this. No, I'm going to take off both, actually, because it would be sad. Be careful when you're using your pick tool, too, that you don't poke a hole in the envelope, or then, oh my gosh, someone will open their card and all the sequins will pop out. Although that'd be kind of fun, like almost like a little celebration, right? There we go. So it's just a matter of keeping it all contained. Just do your best. Fold that up and press. Okay? And then let's get a bone folder in there to give it a real. Okay. There we go. Which way are we going here? There we go. There's our little shaker. Isn't that cute? And then it's just a question of placing it on the front of the card. I would use a really strong glue. You could either use the tape, the tear and tape, or I think that seal, the Stampin' Seal would work good. The plus one, that would work great too. Okay. Now I'm going to show you a trick that I've shown you guys a lot, but in case you forget, or in case you haven't seen it, here's a trick. Now you can remove all the tape, right? And then when you remove all the tape, you've got all the stickiness, and you think, oh no! And then you go to put on your card, and you touch it down, and it's a mess. So here's a tip: take off And like I said, I'm going to be really careful that I don't poke this. So I'm going to take off the backing. So I've got sticky, but I'm only going to take it to here, and then I'm going to fold it almost like a mitered corner so it sticks out. Okay. And then you're going to do that on all 4 pieces. So again, I'm just going to have that stick out. I think I've shown you this, you guys, right? On other shaker cards and stuff. Yeah, it's just a great way to add the tape without worrying that you're going to have it stick where you don't want to, because it's pretty sticky. Okay, come on, let's burnish it down. If you're having problems, burnish it down, and then you should be able to grab it. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is what I've got. Can you see that? They're sort of weird looking. It's sticking out there. Now we're going to turn it over. Make sure we're going the right way. So that's our opening. Yeah, there we go. And I want to line up my edges. Okay. And then I can press down where the glue has been exposed. Okay. And then it's just a question of you pull the tab and press. Pull the tab and press. Isn't that great? It's a really good tip. That you're just exposing part of it, and then you can completely glue it down. Isn't that great? That's the card. And then let's add on our envelope, let's make a little flap here. And I'm just going to, I was going to trim it down, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to add my glue. Let's do that. Hi, Valerie. Did I say that? Hi, Valerie, already? Hi, Valerie. Okay, so I'm just going to add a whole bunch of my fantastic liquid glue, which you all know is my fave. Make sure your pattern is going the right way. Don't ask me. Ask me how I remember to do that. And glue that down. And then I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm just going to trim it off so it matches the flap. Just adding a little interest to a flap of an envelope or stamping on the front just adds so much, right? Like, how cute. There we go. There we go. So now we've got our flap, we've got our card, and then this was the original. So that's the pink. We should have a vote. That's the pink. And here's the green. Oh, I also added on the original, I took one of those stickers that I showed you and I added it here and I covered up Let It Snow with Winter Wonderland. Isn't that cute? Wish you like pink or green. I thought the pink would be nice because it would pull up the pink in here, but I honestly, I'm going to tell you my fave is actually the green. I kind of like the green. That'd be fun. Okay, so now you've made your cards. This is awesome. And take your cards with your envelopes and you can put it in your box. And actually, I think I can fit all 4 in here. Cool. Well, I won't put that one in because I'll show you that again later. So fun. I know, isn't it cute? So cute. And that's just using, pre-printed cards and envelopes, right? Like, how easy is this? Like, right? And isn't that a cute little host gift for taking in at Christmas or before Christmas? So your hostess can send the little cards that are inside. You like the pink, Wendy? I like the pink. I'm not opposed to the pink. Green, pink. We got one green, one pink. Let me bring it out again. There's the pink. The pink is cute. That's the pink, and that's the green. Wouldn't it be fun if snow actually came down like in pink and green? That'd be kind of fun. I think that would be kind of pretty. Okay, so that's our 2 choices. All right. So here we go. So I think I've shown you everything I wanted to today. I was really excited to have that challenge. I'm looking around here because I'm going to pull what the heck did I do with something? Don't know where it is. going to remind you of the cards that we made with Jingle, Jingle, Jingle. Because all I did with that one was using some of the, we used the Celebrate Everything Designer Series paper. But you can see how you could use this paper. Wouldn't that be cute with the same cards? I think so. Oh, we've got pink is outstripping us. So there you go. Looks like it's pink for the win. Hi, Mern. How are you? Oh, lots of hail in Wales. Ooh, it's just kind of miserable here. It's just kind of cold and dark and gloomy. That's a great day. I always say it's a great day when it's cloudy and gloomy and rainy to stay inside and stamp, right? That's my theory. Okay, guys, so I will see you again if you want to join me on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time. And thanks, Connie. And so if you joined late and you want to see me make the box, I guess I should show you guys the box again. Sorry. This was the whole project. We've got our little cards and we've got I won't put it together. We've got our box, right? So you can make this box with any size cardstock. Just play around. You can even make a little one and don't put a top on it and just take a like a cello bag and put some treats in it, like those little chocolate bells or something. Stick that in with a little ribbon on the top and a little tag, and that would be really cute, especially at everybody's place setting, maybe at Christmas. Wouldn't that be cute? Yeah, I think that would be cute. Okay. Well, I think that's it for today. So Sunday, 10 a.m. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I really do appreciate it when you join me live or when you watch the recording and you just comment that you're watching the replay. I really appreciate you taking the time to spend a little bit of crafting time with me. Alrighty, you guys, have a great rest of the day or the night or the afternoon, wherever you may be, and we'll see you soon. Thanks.